Hello friends, today's date is 12th August 2021 and today's topic is inheritance in Java. Inheritance is in an object-oriented programming language. Inheritance is mostly used and it is important. It is the pillars of one of the pillars of the OPS in object-oriented programming language. Another is the inheritance, abstractions, polymorphism, and encapsulation. These are the mostly used in the object-oriented programming language. So we can discuss the we can discuss about the inheritance. Inheritance can be defined as the process where one class is acquires the properties, methods and fields of the another. The another means one class is acquires properties as a another class, that is for example parent and child class. The child class is acquires the all the properties of the parent class. The use of inheritance is the information, it is a made managed manageable in a hierarchical order. The properties of the class is inherit the inherits the properties of other is known as subclass, that is also it is called as derived class or child class. And the class those those properties are inherited is known as superclass. Also it is called as base class and parent class. Now we can see the extent keywords. The extent is the keyword used to inherit the properties of a class. Now we see the syntax of the extent keywords. Suppose class is a super and a class sub is a extend the super. The now we can see the example in Java inheritance. We can observe two classes, namely calculation and second one is a my calculation. Using extend keyword, the my calculation inherits the method additions and subtraction of a calculation class. Now we can see the example. Suppose class calculations, then integer z, then we can create the method that is a public void addition integer x and integer y. Then z is equal to x plus y, and we can print the message on the console is system.out.println. The sum is the sum of the given number and z. Then we can we can declare the subtract method, that is the public void subtraction, that is the integer x comma integer y. Then z is equal to x minus y. Then system dot out dot println, the difference between the two numbers is between the two numbers and plus z. Now we can create the another class, my calculation. This class is extend the calculation. Then we can create the multiplication method, that is public void multiplication, integer x comma integer y, and z is equal to x into y. And then we can print the message on the console system.out.println, and the multiplication of the two numbers, and we can two numbers plus z. Then we can create the main method, and we can assign the value, integer a is equal to 20 comma b is equal to 10. Then we create the object of the child class. My calculation demo is equal to new my calculations is equal to new my calculation. Then demo dot addition a comma b, then demo dot subtraction a comma b, then demo dot multiplication a comma b. Then we can then execute this program, and then output will be shown on the console is the sum of the given number is 13, and the difference between the two numbers is 10, and the multiplication is multiplication of this number is 200. Then now we can see the when an object to my calculation class is created, a copy of the contents of the superclass is made within it. That is why using the object of subclass we can access the member of the superclass, and the superclass is a reference variable can hold the subclass object, but using that variable you can access only the members of the superclass. So to access the members of both classes, it is recommended to always create the reference variable to the subclass. This to the subclass. If we consider the we can instantiate the class as a given below, but using the superclass reference variable, that is calculation, in the case we cannot call the method multiplication which belongs to the subclass my calculation. Now we can see the super keyword. The super keyword is similar to the this keyword. The super keyword, it is used to differentiate the member of super class from the members of subclass if they have same names, and it is used to invoke the superclass constructor from the sum class. Now we can see the differentiating the members. Class is inheriting the properties of another class. If the member of the superclass have the same names same as the subclass, to differentiate these variables we use super keyword as shown. Use the super keywords, that is the super dot variable and super dot method. We can see the example of the super keywords, that is we can create the class super class. Then we can write the value integer num is equal to 20. Then we display the method of superclass, that is the public void display, and then we can write the message system.out.println, and this is the display method. Then we can create the another class, that is the subclass. It is extend the superclass integer num is equal to 10. Then display the method of the subclass, that is public void display, and we can print the message. This is the display method of the subclass. Then we can create the public void my method. We can instantiating subclass, that is the subclass sub is equal to new subclass. Then invoke the display method of the subclass, that is sub dot display, and invoke the display method of the super class super dot display, and printing the value of the variable number of subclass, that is system dot out dot println, and value of the variable number in a subclass plus sub dot num. And now also we can print the value of the variables number of the superclass, that is that the value of the super variable number in a superclass, that is super dot num. Then we can create the main method and we can create the object of the subclass. Subclass obj is equal to new subclass, then obj dot my method, then compile and exit, then compile this program. Then output will be shown is the first output is this is the method display of the subclass, then this second one is a method to display the method of superclass, and third one is a value of the variable name in a subclass 10, and value of the variable name in a superclass is 20. So these are the example of the super keyword. Now we can see the inheritance represent the is a relationship, and it is reuse the code again and again, and inheritance mostly use the method overriding and code reusability. In inheritance, the class, subclass, superclass and reusability are mostly used. The syntax of the inheritance is class, subclass name, extend the superclass name, and we can write the in open curly bracket methods and fields of the class. We can also we can see the example of the inheritance. Now we can see the types of the inheritance. The basic of the class, there can be three types of inheritance in a Java. First one is a single inheritance, second one is a multi-level inheritance, and third one is a hierarchical inheritance. The single inheritance is acquires inherits the another class. It is known as a single inheritance, and multi-level inheritance inheritance is the chain of the inheritance. It is known as multi-level inheritance. For example, baby dog class inherits the dog class, which again inherits the animal class. So there is a multi-level inheritance. And third one is a hierarchical inheritance. When two or more classes inherits a single class, it is known as hierarchical inheritance. For example, dog and cat classes inherits the animal classes, so there is a hierarchical. Multiple inheritance is not supported in a Java. To reduce the complexity and simplify the language, multiple inheritance is not supported in a Java. We can use the multiple inheritance by in the interface. So it's all about the information about the inheritance in Java. Thank you so much.